strawberry poke cake. Hi friends, my name's Christina. Welcome back to our kitchen. My sister Carrie and I love sharing easy family-friendly recipes on eatingonadime.com, and we're not like super amazing bakers, so we love good cheat cake recipes, which is what I have for you today. This is a strawberry poke cake that tastes like it was all made from scratch, but it's not. We cheat and use a cake mix. All right friends, as always, the recipe is linked in the description below, so you can save it, pin it, and you don't have to write anything down. Let's get cooking. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Maybe. Wrong way. Sorry, new oven. Then spray a 9x13 baking dish with non-stick cooking spray. Now you can grease it as well if you prefer. This is one of those really cool, have you guys seen these? The deep dish Pyrex containers. I love it. Of course, I'm gonna link it in the description below for you. Now here's when the lazy part comes into play. We are going to use a strawberry cake mix, and you wanna go ahead and prepare it based on the instructions for a 9x13 pan on the back of the box. So I am using a Betty Crocker one today. You can use whichever one you like or whichever one is on sale. To prepare this one, you need the cake mix, 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup vegetable oil. About had a catastrophe there, huh? And then 3 large whole eggs. Then just mix it together until it's well combined. I'm using a handheld mixer. You could probably get it together by hand, just what you do with a regular cake mix. My favorite thing about this recipe is that cake mixes always go on sale, so you can stock up and make any type of your favorite poke cake. You can make this one, or we have tons of other options at eatingonadime.com if you like different flavors, different varieties as well. Then pour the cake batter into the prepared pan. Bake based on the package instructions. Mine says 24 to 29 minutes. So I'm gonna do about 26 minutes and check it from there. Once it's done, remove it from the oven, and you want the cake to cool completely. Once the cake is completely cooled, you wanna use the end of a wooden spoon, and this is where it gets its name, poke cake. You're gonna poke holes into the cake about 1 inch apart, because we're gonna do a nice strawberry puree filling that we want it to go down into the cake. So you want the holes just evenly spaced throughout the cake. Don't worry about like it grabbing some of the cake. That's just kind of part of the process. Try not to overthink it. I always am trying to overthink it, but just try hard not to. When you pour the pureed in there, it'll still get into there and smooth out the top. Now we're gonna make the strawberry puree. You wanna start with about 10 ounces of frozen strawberries, thawed out as much as possible, and add it to your blender. I'm gonna try to be real careful and not spill this all over myself. I am using my Vitamix blender, guys. It is amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10. It is an investment, so I get it. I'm gonna link this in the description below, as well as a Ninja blender, which we also like. That's a little bit more affordable. And then just blend until it's nice and smooth. Evenly pour the strawberry puree on top of the cake. I like to pour it right on those holes so that it can soak down into the cake. And then once you get the holes, just pour the remaining on top, and it will continue to soak down into the cake, adding tons of flavor. Then if you would like, you can just evenly spread it out with the spatula. Honestly, I don't know if this is needed, but like just my personality, I just gotta do it, so it takes about 2 seconds. Now we're gonna make the topping. Start with 1 box instant vanilla pudding mix. This is a 3.4 ounce box. You wanna make sure that it's instant. Vanilla is the best flavor in my opinion with strawberry. I think it tastes amazing. We're gonna activate this pudding by whisking in 1 cup cold milk. You just want to whisk until that mixture is completely dissolved. So you can see it thickens really quick, and that's what you're looking for. Once it's nice and thickened, we're going to gently stir in or fold in the whip topping or the whipped cream. I'm using Cool Whip. You can make your own if you're feeling adventurous, but like I said at the beginning, we're kind of lazy with baking, so we do all the shortcuts as possible. So you want to fold in and combine, but be careful not to overmix because this whipped cream or Cool Whip will deflate, so just be real careful. Then gently pour it on top of the cake. Then use your spatula to spread it out into an even layer. Perfect. Only thing left to do is refrigerate. You want to let this refrigerate for at least 4 hours. That's going to make sure that that puree really soaks into the cake and it's going to make the cake extra soft and delicious. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the refrigerator and I will see you in 4 hours. And then it's ready to serve. So I like to keep my decorations nice and simple, just like the cake. Easy, simple, classic. Now, I cut this in thirds and then in fourths. That's what I do. Ooh, I can tell that cake is nice and soft. And if you get a good knife like this, it'll cut through those strawberries on the top, or you can just push them over. That works as well. I'm gonna cut it in half and then in half again. You guys let me know in the comments below, have you ever made a poke cake? Okay, the hardest piece is always the first one to get out. So let me see if I can get this out and show you guys how beautiful it looks. So you can see it up close. You can see the puree filling on the side. That's what gives the cake so much moisture and makes it taste amazing. Time for my favorite part, taste testing. Delicious. Let me get some of that puree mixture in there with the cake. Amazing. It's so good I can't stop eating it. It's just amazing. If you love strawberry, you are gonna love this easy cake. So delicious. We use the cheat codes, but we do not sacrifice the flavor. Make this at your next get together. Everyone is gonna be so impressed. They're gonna think that you made it from scratch, but you didn't, and your secret is safe with me. Don't forget, friends, I have linked this recipe in the description below, so when you're ready to make it, you can easily find it. If you don't see it, just Google strawberry poke cake eating on a dime and it'll pull right up. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We have lots of new easy recipes coming for you, especially in the new year, and I do not want you to miss out, so make sure that you like and subscribe. And of course, guys, we love easy desserts, so we have an easy dessert digital cookbook, and I'm gonna link that in the description below. So if you like this recipe, you're gonna have to check that out because there's a lot more I know you're gonna love as well. All right, friends, I am out of here. Thank you so much for joining us today in our kitchen. I will see you next time. And until then, remember, friends, eat at home by eating on a dime. Bye, friends.